are under the light. Now at the plate, George Springer. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. To short, hit hard. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 2.
Taking off is Springer. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it to second for one. On to Duda, a double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit back up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1 home. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. One and 2, here it comes. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This one's flared toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in now. Now for Kansas.
Second baseman.
1-1 to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
3-2, full count. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Here's Lucas Duda now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So here's the Royals DH, Chesler Cuthbert. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Way in front of that fastball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Career numbers against Jason Hamill. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. No score here as we play inning number 2. swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Standing in, Brian McCann. And the 2-1. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone. So a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Soler on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that in is Jorge Soler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Gordon. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. The 1-2 looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter.
Oh, Altuve. Hats off to that one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Into the box now, Gutierrez. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Evan Gattis, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready now, Jake Marisnick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Gordon is there. 2 gone. Here's George Springer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a slider swung on and missed in the striding in once again, John Jay. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance, Whit Merrifield. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve, the reigning batting champion in the American League. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnik is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. At the plate, Jorge Soler.
Right fielder, Jorge.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it, and that's the second out. Stepping up now, Alex Gordon. He drew a walk his first time up.
Gordon.
In the air out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There for it, Escobar. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a ground ball to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to first in plenty of time with a sack. So coming to the plate, Alcides Escobar, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, Drew Butera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Left side. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. In now is John Jay. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Popped him up. Reddick coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. With Merrifield next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2-2 the count. In the dirt. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Butera goes to get it. And the throw is there to record the first out. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
And he chased it in the dirt. Butera recovers, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's George Springer. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Lucas Duda now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Cheslor Cuthbert. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Another payoff pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Correa is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll
starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-1. Just got a piece up the line. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a snap throw over to third, but he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. Got him swinging. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Grounded softly to the right. He'll go to the bag for 1. A play at the plate. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. But 1's all they get as the run scores. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Ready once again, Brian McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the throw to first is in time, but in is Jorge Soler.
This thing.
Brad Peacock comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Brad Peacock.
2-2 to Jorge Soler. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Number 4.
Now the 2-1.
Alex Gordon.
Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball there. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Marisnick on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. And there are two away now. Ready for another chance? Drew Butera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little bouncer. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Now the 3-2 pick is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-2 is back up the middle and into center field. And that's in there for a base hit. His third hit of the game. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. In now is John Jay. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 2-2 offering. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Reddick back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lucas Duda would be next. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Brandon Maurer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Very weakly on the ground. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Carlos Correa now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And a strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Lucas Duda now. Look into McCann. The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in once again, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that is swung on and missed. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Reddick has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the... Striding in, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground to the left side. Drury gloves it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Settling in now, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now the 2-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing and a little tapper. The next 3-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Fisher arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back goes Reddick. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ground ball foul down the left side. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hot shot to third. And that's through for a hit. Into the box, Neil Walker. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Next up for the Stros, Josh Reddick. Previous history with Sabathia. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. And look out as it deflects off the pitcher's glove. Correa breaking for second. And a step off. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Goes back in standing. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. They tag, and he is out. On to first, and it's a quick 2 as Reddick bounces into a double play. Striding in for Houston, Marwin Gonzalez. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Hit back toward the mound. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Striding forward now is the DH, Evan Gattis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Miguel Andujar sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. 2 balls and a strike to count. Full count, 3-2. Tyler Wade is on deck. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Line towards center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to... Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Into the box now, Derek Fisher. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the shot. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped high in the air. Altuve is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. The 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1. Brandon Drury will bat next. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. And that's the second out. Striding in once again, Tyler Wade. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Ready for another chance, Josh Reddick. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. And it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Astros... So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. 3-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another shot now, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Digging in and looking for more.